Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. How is it going? What's up? We've been switching phones out all day, and I may have missed some messages. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. And if I didn't, I'm going to use it for an excuse. Oh, it's cold in here. Thelma was outside on this deck out here outside my office, sliding door, and she left it open. I just came in here, and I'm freezing. Wearing shorts, a short sleeve shirt. I was like, shit, I'm going to have to run there and get me a hoodie and sweatpants on. She said, I'll bring you a little heater in there. Little heater ain't worth the metal it's on, I don't think. You find my drink, honey?
Hi, everybody.
Man, you look wild. Look at that hairdo.
Oh, God.
You've been out there wrestling with the dogs and stuff.
I've been with the doggies.
What in the world? Here, that exploded.
Hey, do you know that Raven will pull your hair if you are playing with Samurai and not giving her attention?
Raven won't pull my hair.
Well, she pulls mine.
Getting ready to lay down? Okay, E squared. Hope you feel better soon. We love you too. I'm starting to warm up now a little bit.
Are you okay, honey?
I think I'll be all right.
Okay, baby.
It is cold though. You did leave my door open.
That's because I went outside and sat on that back deck back there. Have you ever sat back out there?
No.
That's the best place to sit right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So October is Bully Prevention Month. So will y'all help me prevent Thelma from bullying me?
Bullying you?
Yes.
I don't bully you. You bully me. I mean, I was sitting outside today, sitting in the yard, playing with the dogs. You opened the door and said, "You'd rather sit out here in the cold with the dogs than come in here?"
Is that what I said?
No, actually, you said, "You'd rather sit out here in the cold?"
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say then?
I said, you just sitting out here in the cold?
Same thing.
Mm-mm.
Same thing.
Rather was not in there.
Same thing.
Nope.
Girls, ain't it the same thing?
Nope. Everybody's saying nope.
No, they're not.
Yep.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Leslie B will agree with me.
No, she won't.
Yes, she will.
Mm-mm. Those will be fake ones.
Leslie, I need you to call me later. We need to do a road trip.
Get in there. Either pull up a chair or get in there.
No, I got things to do. I'd love to, but I
I
can't.
know I gotta give it up, right? Oh, look at all these tens in the chat, like tens, not ones, tens.
No, they're ones. They agree with me. Get out of the
They don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what are you even agreeing with her about? Do you even know what she said? Or are you just teaming up with the woman? I'm cheating with a little chocolate. Getting ready to start talking about some bullying. I know. She's right. Yeah. All I heard was road trip. Key to successful marriages. She's right. She shook my pop up before she brought it in here too. Yeah, she's out there with the dogs. Out there laying on the ground, 40 some degrees outside, letting the dogs just toss her all over the place. Well, it's 50 degrees outside. It feels like 30 to me. I'm cold. All right, so October is a bully prevention month, anti-bully month. I feel like being in flannel, Gypsy. I really do. Um, 30 degrees. Oh, wow. That's cold. It's going to be down in the 30s here in the next few days. Well, early next week. So, yeah, let's the bullying is even though there's more awareness now, I think there's more bullying that goes on now that than it did, 20, 30 years ago. And the reason why I say that is because there's more ways to bully people. 39 degrees in Maine. Oh, yeah, that's up north. Hey, Rosemary J. Erica, Tangle Bar, Alicia, Christine, Lane. I miss Fluffy. How are you? Chaotic. Leslie B. My bouncer. I just think there's there's a lot of bullying that happens that, online bullying, 50 in Chicago. See, but 50 in Chicago with the wind coming off those lakes, it's cold, right? It feels cold, right? My grandson was bullied into several suicide attempts, and my 13-year-old has severe anxiety from bullying. His was teachers. Yeah, see, that happens a lot too, I think. I've been good, trying not to get in trouble, but there's a couple of issues at the school, a couple of things that have been said, that if it's not corrected by the school, I'm going to correct it. I mean, I'm giving them a chance. I'll just leave that at that so I don't incriminate myself. But teachers can absolutely, because they're in power position, right? They're in power position. It's like, what do? Do you buck up on the teacher? The city close to the lake yet? Yes, not so bad in the suburbs. Oh, okay. Hey, Judo. How cold is it where you at, Judo? This little old heater will end up burning me out of here. Like, I'll turn it off in a little bit, but man, it was cold in here when I came in here. Like, really cold. But yeah, bullying comes in so many different forms. And we pulled them from and unschooled them. Homeschooled them, yeah. And there's a lot more people being homeschooled nowadays because of that, and not just teachers, but other students. People in a power position or a job like that. What is it?
Look.
What is it?
It's his name is Sam.
Let me pause me. Oh, that girl crazy. Y'all see my little short today? It's her old dog's hair. Yeah. These power, people, older people, like, kids, they feel vulnerable, and they really, if they get their parents involved, then they think there's going to be trouble. So they allow themselves to be bullied a lot of times, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Well, now I wouldn't say they allow it, but they take it. They take it, and and then the more it builds up, the worse it finally gets when there's confrontation. Kids can be so terrible to each other. If I found out my child bullied or harassed anyone, we would have serious issues. Yeah, me too. That's something that would not fly. No way, no how. Um, yeah. Now, with the extreme bullying or the amount of bullying that goes on, how was the one in school that fought boys that tried to bully kids that were mentally challenged or handicapped? Many kids bullied me when I was a kid, but the only thing that stuck with me to this day is what the teacher said to me. What did they say, Tingle Bar? Yeah, I bet it did, just legs. um, but with the amount of bullying that goes on, and I think some bullies disguise themselves. Oh, your pace is higher. Let me see. I might be able to find it. Let's see. Oh, it told you would never amount to anything. Yeah, man, that's terrible. Wow, that's awful for a kid. Hunter had a flag football coach when he was, I don't know, I don't remember how old he was, little tiny little boy. Um, and the flag football coach was just barely 18, and his little brother was on the team, and well, Hunter was a little fella. I mean, little bitty fella, and and that dude said something similar to Hunter, like, you're not athletic, you're never gonna amount to anything, and yeah, that did not go over well for the young football coach. So I stood up for Hunter, and and that today that same kid who was the coach's brother is morbidly obese, and I mean that's not funny, but you guys have seen Hunter, so take that for what it's worth. Bullying bites back. Oh no, spelling police. They don't hang out here, Rosemary J. Hey, D boss. No, I'm not down. I'm not down. Bullying. I mean, bullying. It's a subject that I really think needs a lot of attention. And like I was saying, I think there's a lot of bullies who disguise themselves as the victim. I see it every single day. Every single day. Oh, we're going to pick you up, Tangle Bar. We're going to pick you up. Come on, Tangle Bar. These modern day, what they do is, they go and literally pick a fight. Literally pick a fight. Whether it be a fist fight, an argument, what they call a pissing contest, stuff. Just they get it entangled, and then they sit back and say, "Whoa, I'm getting bullied." Everybody take up for me. Please take up for me. I'm being bullied. Poor me. But then they tell you I'm a bad man. You see, the way I was raised, we threw fists. We handled our business. We whooped this one and we whooped that one. We whooped people out in the backyard. But oh, I'm getting bullied. Oh no. But you see, I know it all. I got people working for me. I got investigators. But no, please, please stop the bullying. Stop the bullying. I've been bullied all over the place. It happens every day. Every day. Tingabar is the current reigning trivia master. I'm out. I'm behind. Took the dog out. I know it's cold. That's what I've been saying. October, baby. It's cold. Yeah, the school buses. I've seen some massive fights on school buses. What did Leslie say up here? I was fortunate enough to never have to deal with being bullied. I stand strongly on my kids and grandkids defending themselves while the teachers aren't teaching them different. Not my household. We will defend. You know, and that's another thing. And they don't like it. The school don't like it. I know they don't like it. I've told all my kids from the jump, you don't let nobody bully you. You don't. You stand up and you fight. You get whipped. Okay, you got whipped, but you didn't get bullied. You fought back. And that's the way they are. That's the way all my kids are. They don't get bullied. They don't go looking for trouble. None of them do. None of them go looking for trouble. When I was their age, I used to go looking for trouble sometimes. I did. I wouldn't call myself a bully. But, you know, I was the kind of guy who would, you know, fight. I didn't raise my kids that way, though. I just, you know, you can't, if you back down to a bully when you're in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, you back down, you're always going to get bullied. You stand up, it's going to happen. Somebody's going to test you. Somebody's going to see what they can get away with, and you stand up. You stand up for yourself. Mom put me in Shotokan karate in grade school, black belt by 16, then judo. I don't get bullied. I will defend myself. Exactly. You know, I remember, you know, my dad, you know, when he'd take us to see family in Alabama, we'd fight. You know, our cousins, we had all kinds of cousins. We fight for fun of it, just to see who's the strongest, just to see who, you know, after the fight was over, we'd good old cousins, good friends again. I wouldn't condone that now, but it made me tough, you know. I think being prepared, like judo says, you know, go and, you know, equip yourself to handle a bully. And it starts right here. It starts upstairs. Mom knew I would be bullied with missing legs, so she made sure I could handle myself. Yeah. What did the bully who got whipped by the guy with no legs have to say for himself, Judo? Yes, it would be great to have Kevin Kearns come back again for Anti-Bullying Month. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. He's published a couple of books, and not much, I bet. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like most of these bullies, they got that, reputation. Most of them are big, or come from a family that's got a reputation. They don't want to fight. They won't flap him gums. They won't flap him gums. You got to stand up. That's my opinion. My opinion is you can't buckle over and cry about it. You got to stand up to a bully. Now, I know it's a lot different for a child to stand up to an adult teacher or bus driver, janitor, anything. For a child to stand up to an adult, it's a different story. Then you got to have that confidence to come and let your parents know what's going on. And that's not easy. That's not easy. Fluffy said, if anyone bullied me, my twin sister would beat him up. There you go. See, I know for a fact that bullies don't like knuckles or elbows. Any Pat said, I told my kids and granddaughter, if they are bullied, take care of it. If it's at school and get in trouble, I'll come and get them and take them for ice cream. Son did in the 4th grade. That's right. Listen, Alicia, what's the song by George Strait where he starts out about a father's love? Got sent home from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rules, and it didn't matter why. But his dad told him. He had a love without end. Just legs saying, my daddy always told me to expect what I put out. If I laid my hands on a man, I always expect the same in return. I've been hit by a woman, Thelma. I did not hit her back. It was only once, but I did not hit her back. My dad said if they throw the first punch, don't let them throw the last. See, I had a different philosophy, Fluffy. I think Leslie's got the same philosophy. We don't get hit first. Somebody comes at, somebody's aggressive and and there's going to be a fight. You don't let somebody hit you, I never got down with that philosophy of, don't throw the first punch. No, always throw the first punch. My philosophy, anyway. My philosophy. Yep. Let me tell you a secret about a father's love. I love that song too, man. And I have my kids, that really, really rang true. I love that song so much. Leslie said, oh no, never the first punch. Nope, not here. We never got grounded if the other person hit us first. And if the school tried to paddle us, he stopped them. Wow. I'll tell you, my rear end wore out a bunch of paddles at the school. My rear end wore out a bunch of paddles at the school. And I deserved most of them. I got a few I didn't deserve, but I deserved most of them. Pat said, I've always said, if you hit me, you better hit me hard, because when it's my turn, watch out. I'm small, big things come in small packages. If any of you young parents, if I can make a suggestion on preparing your child for battle, if it's ever needed, I would make sure they had some sort of grappling, judo or jiu-jitsu or both, sambo, wrestling. A bully don't like it when they, are held down. They can't throw a punch. I'm not going to say any names, but I was talking to Leslie the other night, and we're talking about, it was an MMA fight, but two guys, two warriors, undefeated warriors fighting in a cage. And, both of these guys near 300 pounds. And one of them is just brutally strong, and hands look like as big as cement blocks. And the other guy was kind of a, pushover at our dojo where I trained. But we trained in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. And when they fought, the stronger of the two, he never hit him. The one guy pushed the big, strong guy up against the cage, used his jiu-jitsu and his judo and his technique. He didn't get hit. He just didn't get hit. So, it's grappling. That's awesome, D-Boss. I've never been in a physical fight. That is amazing. And there's more and more people now that haven't been in fights. And I think that's coming from programs and parents who, say, hey, don't fight unless you have to. And that, that's the thing too, and I wish I had felt this way when I was about, 14 growing up, or maybe even 12, probably. Yeah, probably 12. But, you don't always have to fight. But you do have to stand up to a bully. If you back down to a bully, you allow yourself to be bullied, you're going to always be bullied. And that's another thing that I've seen. I was talking about these people who disguise themselves with, as a victim, who are actually bullies. I see that going on with I dated and lived with Misha Tate's biological dad for 2 years. Oh, that's awesome. I have so much respect for MMA fighters after watching her train and prepare for fights. Oh, my gosh. She's one of the cream of the crop, buddy. That's awesome. D-Boss said, now verbal fights, it's a different story. Hey, Mick Lick Lick Pop. Just legs. I was always a kid. You can say what you wanted. I didn't care, but you touched me and the fight was on. I wasn't like that. I was like, what'd you say? Let's go. And I'm still like that to a point. That's the reason why, I've got to stop. I've been told all day about things going on, other channels. I've even seen some of it. Okay. You sit right over there on the other side of that screen on your little YouTube, avatar and talk all you want to talk. You know you ain't going to see me face to face. So you're comfortable. So I don't need to respond. I don't need to feed into it and raise my blood pressure and scream and cuss. Man, I used to. Not too long ago, I was like, let's go, let's scream, let's go meet. Wasn't a few weeks ago, I drove 25 miles up the road to look for somebody. Now, what would have happened if I found that dude? I'd be going to jail. Hey, Deborah Ann, how's it going? I also think, we can make a conscious effort, like I said just now, to avoid the bullying. Now, I wanted to make something clear in this chat tonight, and that's one of the big points of the entire program I wanted to do was there is a difference, a huge difference. Hey, Pitbull Mama, between being bullied and fighting. If there are two people willing to lock horns and throw punches, not one that's being bullied and stands up but if there's two people equally willing to combat each other, there's not a bully in that situation. Not a bully in that situation. If there's in an argument, if you've got somebody who is, throwing words at somebody else, accusations, videos, and the other person doesn't respond, yeah, they are cop collars. Well, that person who doesn't respond is being bullied. Now, if they're fighting, if one person's making videos and the other person's making videos, one person's going online and making threats, and the other person's going online making threats, that's not bullying. That's two people arguing, two people fighting, 3 people fighting, 5 people fighting, 10 people fighting. That's not a bully situation. I've seen it defined as bullying with several people. Several people. This person's being bullied. This person's been bullied for 2 years. This person's been bullied for 5 years. Does that person who's being bullied fight back? Would you say they are better at the fight? Would you say you think they won the argument? Did they hand the bully their rear end? And did it continue? That's not bullying anymore. That's 2 people fighting, 3 people fighting, 100 people fighting. Chats with 200 or 300 people. Chats with 300 or 400 people fighting. It's not being bullied. Alicia said that's the same thing a court of law would say, Jimbo. TC, did you see Ernie's live, his discussion of women, not to mention involving a child in things? He just gross. I did not see it. I was in there for about 10 minutes near the end of his live, and I didn't see that. Involving a child and something his mother said tried to keep him from him. Oh, well. Yeah. I don't know the whole situation you're talking about, so I can't really delve into it too much, but I don't think it's cool for, any children to be drug into a fight. Nicolina's kid, I don't think it's cool for my kids to be drug into a fight. Molly don't get on here and argue with people. She likes to talk to her fans and have fun. There's a difference. There's a difference between a child wanting to be online and a child being used as a pawn online. Like I said, I've seen Nicolina's kid make appearances to combat adults. Not cool. And it's not cool that the adults allow it. Not cool that her mommy allows it, that her stepdaddy allows it. It's not cool that whoever's arguing with her argues with her over it. Whoever it is. Not cool. I saw somebody call Nicolina's 12-year-old a bitch. No, she's not. She's a child. You don't say that to a child. Not you over 50 years old. You don't say it. That's a bully. Take it how you want it. You don't have to speak to a child that way. You can turn it off. Child comes up, turn it off. Child says, you pedo, you whatever, turn it off. Y'all were talking about duking it out. I see y'all. And using somebody else's kid as a pawn, whether it's your family or not, I don't agree with that either. I may not be, I'm not the be all end all. I don't make the rules. I don't say what's good, what's bad. My opinion is that ain't cool. I kind of feel like dirt, honestly, for having Benny Keys' kid on live stream, and she's 18 years old. Legally, she's an adult. If I could go back and undo it, I'd undo it. Just wasn't cool. Because it was used as a weapon against Benny. I did it. So, I take the blame. Me. Were there other people involved? Yep. Did they make me do it? Nope. My decision, my fault, my blame. It's on me. And that's, for me to apologize for. I messed up. If I could go back and undo it, I would undo it. How you chasing justice? All children should be absolutely off limits. They didn't sign up for any of it. Just my 2 cents. I agree. They don't, And I seen the exchange with Nicolina's little girl. I saw it. Whatever was said, and I saw it. Whatever she said, the little girl, she's a little girl. The 12-year-old girl, right? 12 is 12, right? Turn it off. I'm not arguing with you, little child. Turn it off. Who wins an argument with a 12-year-old? Nobody. Thank you, Erica and Danny, and thank y'all. Right, Rosemary J. Watt, just having to be respectful and considerate and kind and nice. Like it's so hard for people to do anymore. Like that's where the bullying comes in, you know. I'm bigger, I'm badder, I'm stronger. So I'm going to impose my will. You're going to do what I say. How about, hey, thank you for coming here and joining our channel, and I hope you have fun. And if we ain't got nothing nice to say, we just ain't going to say it. You know, it just don't happen like that very much. There's not very many people. Well, there's a lot of people that way. There's a lot more people that would rather just fight over it. Pitbull mama, she got it from her mother. Who are you talking about? Kindness does matter. You're right. Yep. And I say all the time, you know, everybody, when I don't mean everybody. I'm bad to lump everybody together or say, hey guys, when you know it's obviously mostly girls. I'm bad to generalize things like that, and I shouldn't do that either. We'll have a show on that one night. You know, $777. Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But you know, like I said, she's a 12-year-old little girl. Like she's outside of she's outside the reach of discussion because, you know, no matter who her mommy is, no matter what she says, because we can just block her out. She's a little girl. You know, just like all these people who don't like that I have Molly on my channel. When Molly feels like coming in here and hanging out, if you don't like it, head on out of here. It's easy to do. Just change the channel, turn it off, hit the X. It's not hard. I did it twice today. Watching some stuff, didn't like it, turned it off. Wasn't hard at all. Unfortunately, we live in a time where evil prevails, but there's still a lot of good souls left. There are. And in the end, when it's all said and done, evil will fail and good will prevail. I believe it with all my heart. Everything in me. Thank you, Tingle Bar. Oh, thank you, Deborah Ann. You have a wonderful family. I always enjoy seeing them. I appreciate that. I am most upset with creators who pretend to be moral and privately are not. Danny Mitchell, thank you. Thank you. I see it, and I've been disappointed, and it might not be who you think I'm talking about. I've been disappointed in people. And honestly, part of me seeing what made me disappointed is what makes me have the stance I have now. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be negative. It's not good for people watching. It causes division. It causes friends to not be friends. It causes, people who, let's say, oh, thank you, Deborah Ann. Respect to you. You are one of the good ones. Thank you very much. But it causes, like, let's say Deborah Ann and Leslie B, they're friends. Okay? Jimbo and Chaotic don't like each other anymore for whatever reason. But they both got channels and they both have live streams. Well, I said something about Chaotic's fingernails. And now it's uncomfortable because Deborah Ann goes to Chaotic's channel and Leslie don't. She's like, listen, if Jimbo don't like her fingernails, I don't either. So it's uncomfortable. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to worry about where you chat, channels you watch. Now, the thing I don't like is you gave me something to eat already? What is that? Oh, a fried pickle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I need to bring those to you or they'll be bad.
Bring them.
And yes, he's eating online. That's because I don't cook supper. He's online.
Yeah, here.
No.
Deep fried pickles. Love them. The only thing that bothers me about people going into chats, I'm not even going to say whose chats they are. When those creators sit up there and disrespect my family, say ugly things about my family, if you sit in that chat and participate, it hurts. It disappoints me. It hurts. I don't want to be, I feel like I'm being disrespected. But other than that, go ahead and go where you want to go and chat with who you want. If your friends are there chatting and you want to go in there and chat with them, chat with them. What's going on, Jimmy? I'm going to lay down, y'all not feeling well. Oh, yeah, we're praying for you, buddy. Yeah, hey, Sarah Smile. Fried pickles are good. Thank you, Chasing Justice. I love them. Get ready to have me a plate full of them, I think. Probably a little saucer, but. Leslie said, I've been getting a cold shoulder a lot in the last few weeks, and that's okay. No one determines how I feel about another individual. No one. It happens, right? Like, it's visible. People can tell. Like, and why? I don't get it. To me, that's a form of bullying too. Somebody goes in the chat somewhere and you make them feel unwelcome. You bullied them out of there, unless they started with you. Now, if you go in that chat and they're like, "Hey, Jimbo, you slobber mouth piece of crap," then if I say something back, we're fighting, right? We're not bullying. But if I go in there and I get the cold shoulder or nobody wants to talk to me, That's a form of bullying people out. You're trying to move them out. They are beer batter, fried pickles and beer batter. Mm-hmm. They are good. Steaks are ready. Where we having steak at? But we'll do something about bullying at least once a week. I got a real good live stream planned for tomorrow night. Hope y'all can make it for that one too. It's going to be, about superheroes. I think Brad Paisley lyrics will be appropriate for tomorrow's discussion. I like ranch. I like the buffalo ranch too. I like it all. Fat boy. Oh, D-Balls and Tingle Bar, y'all come over here and have some fried pickles. Hey, little tree. Where's Big Tree? I'm just kidding. Can you please send me the recipe on Facebook Messenger, please? Oh, for fried pickles? Yeah, I got my own little recipe. Of course, I got my own little recipe for just about everything. I like to make mine a little spicy. Yep, fry them in a deep fryer. They're the sour pickles, the little like hamburger slice pickles. You put them in batter, just like, whatever kind of batter you like, chicken, like what with breaded, whatever you want, make them breaded in. You put them in there and dip them in that deep fryer about 350 degrees for about 3 or 4 minutes. Good stuff. Jimbo, I'll stop and grab some pickles on my way to Any Pat's for steak. Every time we used to go out and eat, we get the flag pickles. Sarah smiles, you never get full. A ninja never gets full. What's wrong with you? But Gypsy in here still? What time's her live tomorrow night? Anybody know? I think it might be 7 o'clock. You guys check out Gypsy, the real Gypsy Soul on YouTube. Somebody can put her link down if they want. I think 7 p.m. tomorrow. And Alicia, are you having a live tomorrow? Continuing your series? All right, sounds good, Pitbull Mama. Hey, Eagles chick fan. Good night. And how about them Cowboys? Oh, I almost forgot. This is just for Any Pats. She loves this so much. I wear it for her, just for her. Because it's, root for the Cubbies. Put the pickles in shredded cheese and bake them. They come out like a pickle chip. Ooh, I bet that'd be good too. You ever just make like fried cheese chips? Oh yeah, my Celtic shirt. fried cheese chips. Just put like some shredded cheese on the pan and bake it and make the little chip out of it. Oh, those are so good. I'm starving myself to death. Yeah, I don't like any other kind of pickle.
Not true.
Huh?
Not true.
That I don't like any other kind of pickle?
No, the other thing that's been going on today is not true.
Oh, okay.
Not happening.
Good deal. Judo, I live in Illinois and still won't root for the Cubs. What? Why don't you root for the Cubs, man? What? Come on. How can anybody hate the Cubs? Like my whole life, they were known as the lovable losers. Everybody loved the Cubs. We won one World Series in my lifetime, and now you hate them? Cards, smarts. It looks like I only get one pickle. I'm going to get me a bunch of them here in a minute. All right. Alicia, did you say you were having a live tomorrow? I don't know. Did you walk away from the stand? Oh, okay. If my work allows me, then I will around 11 or 12. 11 a.m. or 12 p.m.? You said 11 or 12 a.m. I don't want to correct you or anything, but Chasing Justice, I use flour and Tony's Cajun seasoning. See, I like that Cajun seasoning. Yep. Use the egg and wash, dip it in the egg, then put it in the flour. You know how to do it. Yeah. Chasing Justice knows exactly how to make them fried pickles. That's how you do it. Chasing Justice is probably a Cubs fan. I'm just guessing. Definitely a Cowboys fan. More than likely a Cubs fan. And everybody loves the Celtics. Gypsy's at 7 p.m. Alicia's around 11 or 12 tomorrow. So let's support, guys. And gals. Let's support them all. If you ain't doing nothing, let's turn that YouTube channel on and at least listen, chat in a little bit. All right. If you haven't got me your picks yet, let me see. I don't think I have Kid Rock's yet. So somebody let Kid Rock know. I think I posted something to him. And Brandon Bell, maybe the only two I don't have yet. I think I've got Tingle Bars, Eagles Chick Fan, and It's Me and mine. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, October is Bully Prevention Month, Anti-Bullying Month, whatever you prefer to call it. We'll probably do at least once a week something about bullying. I would love to get Kevin back on the show, Alicia, if we can. That would be awesome during Bully Prevention Month. He may be busy during Bully Prevention Month, but that would be phenomenal if we could get him back. But y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I love y'all and I appreciate your support. My family loves you and we appreciate your support. God bless you. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah. You got something to say?
Where's your plate?
Oh, you didn't bring me no plate.
How did I bring you pickles?
You brought me one. You didn't bring me no pickles.
What the crap did I do with your pickles?
She ruined my closing. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.